gold medal games happening right now, and Canada just tied the game 1-1. I honestly, all right, we are on our way to San Francisco for Samsung Unpacked. Probably see new S26 Ultra, new laptops, new earbuds. Pretty excited for what's to come.
Living a good life full of good bars. My eyes are on the gray sky, saying I don't want to come home tonight.
So we are on our way to the hotel now. Your check-in, get comfortable. San Francisco looks freaking crazy, man. All these houses, them being in the sun all the time. We don't get that in Canada. There's like a snowstorm happening back there, or ice everywhere. I don't know.
So wake me up in the spring while I'm high off my American dream.
Yeah, the bed's good. It's weird, like I like feel tired, but it's also a little bit too late in the day. It's 3:34. I feel like it's too late to get a coffee. Kind of tempted to get a coffee because we have a dinner later tonight with everybody that's here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like maybe we might stay up a bit late. I don't know. The last thing I want to be is like dead tired during our like first gathering with the whole group that came out. I should unpack my bag though. There's so much in here that kind of gotta deload a bit. My laptop in here. Don't need my iPad. Anything I can do to like save weight before I go out is huge as a creator, man. All right, the bag is in a much better state.
It's actually pretty nice though. Like I have a light sweater on. John just has like a long sleeve.
Okay.
Like it's really nice.
Chinatown right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check out Chinatown. See what they got going on down there. This is actually quite a steep hill. They're not kidding. San Francisco hills are steep.
Are you with me? In the phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on. Like you how, and I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Slide city.
Old Matt gave us such a bad attitude. We got 2 iced coffees and 1 hot latte. Sorry, 2 iced lattes and 1 hot latte. I reiterated that one of them was hot. He gave me the biggest attitude. He was like, oh no, so you mean a normal, just a latte. It's burnt. It's burnt. Espresso's burnt.
I lucked out. I didn't get any of that coffee. It's a little bit too late for coffee for me.
What would I do if I didn't love you, baby? What would I do? If I didn't love you.
Good morning. It's currently 5:56 a.m. I actually woke up like almost an hour ago. I feel like this happens a lot when you're like have a time zone change. We're 3 hours behind what I'm used to. So in Toronto, it would be like 9 o'clock right now. So I would be wide awake. So that's how I feel. Just currently moving around some footage on the laptop before we start the day. Figured I'd probably go to the gym, probably go for about an hour or so, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, I don't know. I feel I don't have words, to be honest. I'm like awake, but tired. A really long day today as well. This is where I get to see the new devices again for the first time in San Francisco from Samsung. I think roundtable meetings later with Samsung executives, which I think could be pretty interesting. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work.
And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. I wave goodbye to the...
Time to go to breakfast, get some food with Samsung and rest of the other creators. I'm starving. I could eat.
The sun is started now, and you're just finding out. Now isn't that a laugh?
This is different. Very.
About halfway through the space, there's a door that goes out to the tent. Definitely head out there. We've got a really cool nightography zone for you, and you're also gonna see ocean mode in action out.
So right now, we have kind of just been thrown into the deep end here with all this stuff that Samsung has set up for us to kind of test out and try out the S26 Ultra and all the new devices that they have. They have a bunch of stations everywhere that we can kind of go around, play with the phone, test it, see how it works. We'll see what we discover. Okay, before we dive deeper into my experience at this event here in San Francisco, I want to go back in time to February 18th, which is actually the first time I got my hands on the Samsung S26 Ultra here in Toronto, Canada at a private viewing. In terms of the design, it looks very familiar this year, but a lot of things feel a little bit different in a positive way. So for starters, this is the lightest and thinnest Ultra that they've ever made, and you do kind of notice it. The phone has always been very substantial, but with the shedding of weight and added thinness, it does actually make it a little bit more comfortable to hold in the hand. I'm also a huge fan of the hero color this year, which I believe is the cobalt violet. It just looks really nice in certain lighting conditions, and it just shimmers in all the right ways. Even the corners feel a little bit rounder this time around, like it just comfortably sits in my hand. It doesn't feel like it's fighting against it. As for the privacy display, it kind of feels like Samsung did magic here. It basically gives you instant control over on-screen privacy with just a simple click of a button. They do this by controlling the pixels of your display, narrowing and widening pixels to decide where light is going and who sees what. So there is a base level of privacy that you can activate, and then there's a maximum privacy which makes the blackout effect even more intense. You can even set up specific scenarios of when this gets activated, such as hiding specific apps that you open that you always want private when in use, like banking apps for example, or you can hide notifications that pop up while keeping the rest of your screen visible. And seeing this happen live was incredible. Like again, this is all done at the hardware level. None of this is done with software trickery. This is infinitely better than buying one of those cheap privacy screen protectors on Amazon, and I 100% believe this is going to be copied in the future. You can definitely tell they did make those material changes to the aluminum on the edges, on the chassis. It's much more rounded, feels a little bit lighter. They did say it was thinner. It just feels great in the hand. Okay, so the first cool thing I discovered with my time with the S26 Ultra is actually document scanning and PDF creation. So they basically implemented new features within the camera app to allow you to take photos of different pages or documents that you see and help you very quickly build out PDFs with enhanced tools. Like you can quickly see how fast the camera is locking onto each document and giving you the ability to add different pages right away. And then you can very quickly save a PDF when you're done, and then it's going to apply that auto correction and smooth out all of the edges and corners to make it look like a real PDF scan doc. This also works with wrinkled paper. It will try to unwrinkle it, if that's even a phrase. On top of paper that is folded, it will try to attempt to fix the folded edge and make everything look clean and uniform.
Hi, I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling. Please hold while I connect you.
Basically enhances like skin tone and hair texture.
Okay, so jumping ship now to actually some photo AI features. I went to this demo here where I took a selfie of myself with the front camera, which by the way is a lot better this year, and we'll get to that later in the video. And you can now use Photo Assist built into the gallery with natural language to actually impact the photos with AI. So in this demo, all she typed in was add in SF skyline, and then it knew to add it in the background of the windows. She wasn't very specific. SF could have meant anything, but the AI was able to pick up on that natural language and execute it properly, which was really cool. The next thing we did was take a photo of a hat and then ask Galaxy AI to add that hat to my head, because now with your prompts you can attach images to that, and then you can impact the base image with another image, and it actually worked pretty well. The hat added on right away. I'm not much of a hat person, but I like the way that the result turned out. I was able to take a picture of myself and then take a picture of a sweater that I saw on the wall, and then Galaxy AI was able to change the sweater I was wearing. Pretty cool. All from this picture. It makes you think, like, when you do online shopping, you don't really know if something's gonna look good on you. And this idea that you can find images online and then try the clothes on with just a picture of yourself, pretty neat. It's not perfect though, but I imagine this stuff just gets better with time. Staying onto the tunes of the cameras, I went into this dark demo room where I first came across this really cool ocean mode demo. So Samsung added a feature where it is able to actually color correct for the true vibrancy and saturation and colors that you see in the ocean that typical cameras won't be able to pick up. The utility is that you can actually identify what's down there, and it helps divers and people in the industry better understand what they're looking at. And it's very obvious the difference between non-ocean mode video capture and ocean mode video capture. They have done a really good job here. But let's move on to something that we actually all find ourselves in, and that is in low light videography. I spent a lot of time recording video in low light in both the wide and telephoto lenses because Samsung said that there's new active noise cancellation happening in the background automatically to help kill any noise that you see in the shadows. Combine that with the lower aperture of the wide and telephoto, and again on a second attempt at doing this with this phone, I can truly see it working. The shadows have way less noise than them. The overall video footage looks super clean. Later in my week here in San Francisco, I did actually record a lot of nighttime footage at night, and I actually thought the noise reduction and how the quality of the video turned out did really well. I had a really cool like nightography demo in there. Coming back outside here, it is very bright. In terms of other cool things I saw, you are able to actually order an Uber now by just asking your phone. It's part of this new agentic AI push that Samsung is pushing with the Samsung S26 Ultra. And from the demo I saw, it looked pretty legit. It's not available right now. It comes out when the phone releases, so I can't really test this out myself. Galaxy AI also has contextual awareness now. So for example, if somebody texts me about my calendar, I'm gonna get a calendar prompt on the top of my keyboard, go and check it. If someone asks me about my photos from a recent trip in Australia, I'm gonna get a prompt on my keyboard that's gonna take me directly to the Photos app, and it's gonna pre-filter the Australian photos from my trip because Galaxy AI is aware of all of that context. It's actually kind of cool. I also was messing around with the selfie camera, and Samsung actually did a crazy good job improving the skin tones of dark-skinned people like myself. I think I actually prefer the selfies coming out of here compared to other phones. I was also able to get my hands on all of the colors this year, and they all look fantastic for the most part. There's silver shadow, there's black, sky blue, and cobalt violet. In my personal opinion, I do think the cobalt violet is the color to get this year, but if you want my recommendation for a safe second choice, I would personally go with the black. I also spent some time with the new Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. I know this video is about the S26 Ultra, but guys, those buds are legit, and I wanted to bring them to your attention in this video. They sounded incredible in person. They looked really good. I actually think they look better than AirPods Pro, which is a really hard thing to achieve these days. I think a ton of people are going to love what Samsung did here, and stay tuned for future content of my coverage on Galaxy Buds.
We couldn't turn around.
Left and right. That's actually wild. That's crazy.
Wait, what the hell? That's crazy, bro. They're doing like a whisper flow, like advertising protest in front of the Apple Store. You don't see that often.
It is so hot today. Like, it's boiling. I walked around in this jacket after the Samsung kind of content capture. I need to probably quickly rinse. I'm like sweating. I'm not used to this weather because in Toronto it's like freezing cold. And I think it's only like 16 degrees right now, 17 degrees Celsius, which feels like summer to me right now.
Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away while we're running in circles.
No, I don't know. No.
Run away. I dare you to do it. I'm waiting on you.
So I actually had the opportunity, along with other Canadian creators, to get exclusive access to ask any kind of questions that we wanted to Samsung executives. I wish I was able to record this, guys, because it was actually a really interesting experience, but this was all supposed to be done offline, so I wasn't actually able to share what we asked and how they responded. But just know that it was a really cool experience. We got to learn a lot more about the products, and maybe hopefully in the future, Samsung might be open to having this stuff be documented online if we do more of this. Good morning. Currently like 8:14. I really got to get going. Had a bit of a longer night with like all like the other creators and stuff like that, so I only got maybe like 10 minutes to eat dinner, or breakfast. But today is Unpacked. We're gonna actually see like Samsung reveal everything that I've been seeing over the last couple of days to the whole world. It's at a really beautiful venue, which I'm really excited to check out. Forgot the name of the venue, but I can't even get into any more details. I need to go because I'm like pretty hungry. I want to eat, kind of get things in order before we head out. And I got maybe like 10 minutes to do that. It looks like it's gonna rain, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
Such a long time I've been waiting.
Jeez, this actually looks really freaking cool, man, not gonna lie. Like, look at this. Looks like we're on like some like palace or something. It's very cool.
Ooh, this shit bliss, I'm so rich. Abs like Abercrombie Fitch. Nearly on my
display innovation forward. But in our pursuit to provide the best viewing experience,
the roof go down when I hit switch. Her money ball that Bradley.
All right, so we got the devices, unboxed them now. I was trying to get out of here though. It's freaking packed. It's crazy in here. I figured though it might be cool to actually show you what this kind of looks like if you go to an event like this. So let's kind of take a little bit of a tour. So they have these like experience tables here where you can come and look at the different devices. They have both a bottom floor here and then a second floor upstairs as well. We got the white color, got that violet color over there, got the blue color down there. So as you can tell, it is packed in here just to get around. Excuse me, sorry. They usually have a bunch of gallery walls as well. I honestly don't know how long I can survive in here. It is just absolutely packed. We'll try to go upstairs and show you what that looks like as well. All right, so now we're upstairs. It's actually more of the same. Yeah, I think it's more of the same up here, just like product table demos. Some people take pictures here on the board wall here. Yeah, so I didn't survive that long upstairs. It is way too freaking busy. They actually do serve some food as well. Oh boy, that was freaking journey to like get out of that event. There's so many people, but I got my hands on the S26 Ultra as well as the Galaxy Buds 4 here. Kind of got ahead of myself and started ripping some of the stickers, but I'm gonna take it out of the box here. Obviously I've already seen the phone, but it's always a little bit different when you get yours to kind of hold and feel in a more private setting that isn't around other people. You almost feel a little bit more present with the device, I find. The little sticker removal. I actually really like this color. Some of the guys here weren't as high on this like violet, but I think it looks really clean. I think this is the actual hero color this year, if I'm not mistaken. So the plan is I'm actually gonna fully switch over to the S26 Ultra for the time being and kind of retire using the 17 Pro Max for now. Because obviously this is the new device that we want to try out and see how it works. Got our welcome screen. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and set this up and finally get a chance to use this personally all throughout San Francisco. Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty tired. I think I need like a coffee or something. I'm like still setting up this phone. There's always so much you gotta do every time. I also have to put my SIM in here. But the problem is that my iPhone is an eSIM. So there's a little bit extra things you gotta do to get an eSIM over to another phone. The Samsung is not eSIM. This is a regular SIM card. I think this might actually have become my favorite coffee place. It's pretty close, it tastes really good. And I'm already feeling a little bit better. Which is a bit concerning. Maybe I have some kind of like coffee caffeine addiction. Not even a maybe, I think I do. I think I definitely do. It's just a second ago, I was really tired, and within a few sips, I'm like just in a much better mood. It's bizarre. While I was getting the coffee, I was charging this phone to get it like juiced up to 100%. It was at like 50% or even like 45% maybe 15 minutes ago. And now it's at 84%. So that's one of the things that I'm most excited about with the new Samsung phone, is that it charges really fast. If you've been following my channel for a while, guys, I've said this so many times. I'm really bad at charging my phone. Like, just terribly bad at it. So being able to quick charge it to like, I think it's like 78% within 30 minutes from zero is really impressive. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the orange. Do we have any preferences here on what we prefer? If I'm being honest, I think the Samsung, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here, I think this is a nicer looking phone. It just looks a bit more sleek. But the iPhone, I mean, because it is in this orange color, it's different. It's unique. And like I said in my long-term review of the iPhone, if you want something truly different looking, I think this is kind of the way to go.
Looking out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why.
First impressions up to this point in the video was that I am very impressed with the videos coming out of here, as well as the photos. Like, everything just looks super sharp, and I can totally see myself using this as a daily tool in my content creation journey.
Buddies.
Yes, sir. Are we all the same color phone? Yes. Yeah. Well, let me get my camera out.
Outside a new day is born. Outside suburbia is sprawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California. There's a new one coming, I warn ya. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody lives for the music, alright.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I do not feel good. It's been like 3 or 4 days now since I felt this way. I've definitely been feeling really off since I got back from the trip. So if I sounded nasally in any of the voiceovers you heard in this video, it's my apologies. I'm literally trying to talk into a microphone while my nose is just completely congested. On to more positive stuff. I had noticed actually, since I've been home, that the battery life on the S26 Ultra is low-key incredible. So right now I'm at 57% battery life. I charged this phone almost 24 hours ago. It would have been around 11:50 something yesterday in the morning. You know the whole like blue bubble versus green bubble debate? Basically every time I switch my phone from iPhone to Android, I have people in my life complain about it. Here's some live receipts. Gaming later today? Did someone change their number here? It's going green. That's me, LMAO. Oh my goodness, I'm on my Samsung. Bro, throw that thing away. I can't text this chat. And then with my wife, I say hello, test, test. Looks like it's working. She says, yes, back to green. Throwing up emojis. Overall though, before I end the video, because I know everybody wants to know, is this phone worth buying? And I can say with full confidence that this is definitely worth the upgrade. Obviously, if you guys want a more in-depth review of my thoughts, that's going to be coming hopefully within the next 7 days. So definitely subscribe if you don't, so you don't want to miss that, and drop a like down below if you guys did enjoy the video. And also comment hashtag I made it. Like, let me know if you finished the video and if you want more of this stuff. I just wanted to put this video out first because I thought it'd be fun and different, and I wanted to see how you guys would respond to something like this. But definitely stay tuned again for my full review. But if you want to answer from me today because you want to make your pre-order right now, this phone is worth buying 100%. It's definitely my favorite Samsung Ultra device that they've ever made. And I mean that sincerely. Anyways, talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.